Hello and welcome back. We're motorizing the LEGO Orient Express, and first things first, 12 studs. 2x12 plate, doesn't matter what color. This ain't gonna work for what we're doing. Also, this brick, leave it out. We go back a page. Those two, leave them out. You can leave that one there. That one's fine. We'll get to that in a minute. But you're not going to cover that up. We're going to do what I have here. Yes, I've re-disassembled this. It's a nightmare. Don't worry about it for now. But I'm going to show you what I did for the smokestack, because it's going to go right there. I had to rearrange this a lot. Because we're going to stick this in here. Now, if you're using the medium motor from LEGO, it does not matter if you get the Chinese knockoff, as you can see there, because it only goes one speed, and the medium motor is not going nearly fast enough to derail this. So, as you can see, it doesn't need the clips, these brackets here, because it's just not a part that shows. A little bit of structural confidence, that's about it. But we've also reworked that here. We put some extra little round 1x1s there. We're just gonna slide this right over the top, smooth as butter. Even the Chinese knockoff ones, like I got this off of Amazon for $25. Which means you gotta pay shipping, but that's not so bad if you got Prime. By the way, LEGO does not condone you doing this. It's kind of a do-it-your-own risk sort of thing. So, you're just gonna go ahead and follow your average instructions. And, you know, this little musical number here, it's kind of cat scratchy, but you get the picture. How did I do this? As I probably should have mentioned, I am no professional videographer. Why am I looking at the camera to do this? Oh, I'd have such better hand-eye coordination. Why are fingers so awkward? Alright. If you listen closely, that's a real train. We will continue working on our toys. So, by the way, without this instruction video that I'm making right now, this entire ordeal took me from December 3rd until December 22nd to figure out. And I'm still working it out. So, in case that sheds some light on anything. Add that to this little pile here. Got it looking like that? Maybe. All right. That was harder than it should have been. All right. we're gonna leave it like that so I don't do what I've done so many. I've accidentally squeezed that cabin of the train so much. So many times to still have sanity. All right. You're gonna build 2 of these. Doesn't matter how. But just like that. Do it again. Just like that. And as you can see, I've missed a very important piece to this puzzle. A puzzle that has made me ponder some things of my life. Where in the world did it go? So many questions, not enough time. That's right, the instructions say that that doesn't have that, so I'm gonna stick these, pry these back up. You should probably read through the instructions before following me. I'm a mess. This is important. You will understand why later. Also, for the roof of your train, you want this to intentionally be missing a side of this, because we have left out the 2x2 plate there and replaced it with miscellaneous color number 5 right there, so we can sneak this one of these wires out of here to the battery box in my other video. It's like 3 minutes, don't worry, it's not a 30-minute video. Off-camera fiddling. Yeah. All right. This. Here. Good. And now, we can start to move. You're seeing how we can make space now. Yeah. So these, the ones that are supposed to go in there, you're gonna stick these here because it's convenient. And also, you're gonna need a lot of extra bricks. About 2 of these, 2 of these, and this is our gearbox. I'm not sure what I've done. If you can find a not illegal way of doing this, do it. This is horrible. I feel bad. It feels wrong. It's the only way I can get this not to slip. Also, if you have a large motor, go ahead and use it. I'm using power functions. As you can clearly see, it's not convenient to work around, and this would have saved me so much work. Yeah, but we're gonna add this happy little brick. And, you know, foreshadowing. Great stuff. I think. Hang on. Panic. Where did everything go? Okay, so you're gonna slide this, doesn't matter which direction. Also, I'm gonna go right there. It's too much fun not to play with. Also, those little green 1x1s I used, they help prevent this from getting caught up on this. And it works like a charm. Don't know why Lego couldn't have done that. Wouldn't have been that big of a price difference if they did. Nice and smooth. Doesn't get stuck. Just to prove it. Yeah. All right. So, just group those together. This is important later. It's gonna go right here eventually. God only knows when, but eventually. Oh boy, I gotta remember how I put this together. Alright, I got this, I got that. It's the cat in the head. Yeah. This looks strange, but it's for a purpose. So for this next step, you're going to want to take this motor wire, and you're going to want to stick something like one of those rubber bands from the produce section right around there. One of those twisty ties. It's going to save you a little bit of hassle. You could get your happy little brick and stay over there. This would be a lot easier. Yeah. Here we go. Once again, you've pushed me closer to the edge of insanity. All right. Don't turn it on yet. That will go here. Where did I put the other one? You know, I'd attach it to the other so I wouldn't lose it. What do? Go and lose it. I'm losing it. Slowly. With every brick. But you know, this is going to be so nice to watch it just glide across a track. You're going to take these. And I may not have mentioned this earlier. You know, garbage memory. Happens to the best of us. What you're going to do in place of this and this brick, these 3 bricks, you're going to take 1x2 brick, 1x2 brick, and you're going to take these 2, you're going to stick those on top of the 1x2 bricks. So it's 1x2 brick with tile on top, on both of these. So you can connect your little drive shaft. Does shed some light, does help a lot. Took me a full day to figure that out. Whew. At long last, you can now add these. These took a little bit of modifying. You don't want the 1x4 snot bricks. You want to use pretty much any color 1x2. You can use, you can make this interior the entire color of the rainbow if you want. It doesn't matter, it's not going to be showing. We'll be adding those later. All right, the time is upon us. We can start to do that. We can take this bad boy, we can try and be real smooth with it, take it over the motor. Notice how we've carved out our little path of escape here by very so sneakily doing that. Sorry for the very, very poor video quality. But now we're going to take these very cleverly used helicopter blades. You'll learn about those in our handy-dandy instruction book. It's not a there's no booklet about it. It's just a book. Ah, the heat kicked on. Lovely. Why did I do it in that order? It's gonna be hard to puzzle in with one hand. Make great phone holders. Which way did I have you? This way. Okay. Now that your train looks something like this, while trying to keep in mind that stay put. Yep, okay. And it doesn't matter which side it is on, with this knockoff Chinese remote. This just happens to be the only one it would stay put on. So, Technic pins, 1. Chinese knockoff remote, 0. Alright. A little bit of glue stick in it solves the problem right away. I mean, you could probably stick some bricks in there. Just for giggles. Make it a little more secure. I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Stick the brick right there. Aha. Yes, you can hear the insanity at work. Very sorry. At least I haven't started singing yet. That's when we got a problem. You start singing and there's no going back. It's like a Disney musical from there. Slightly more diagnosed autism than a regular Disney musical, but you know. So very close. All right, you're gonna take these. You're gonna learn about these in your instruction book. Doesn't matter which way they go. I've learned that this is a pretty solid connection with the little telephones there. Almost as solid as the original. But once you, if you by chance happen to have a large motor, it should fit perfectly with this cable running over the top. It's just all I had was mediums. You're gonna take your other one here. So very nice. Okay. All right. You know, overall, probably one of the most detailed Lego sets I've ever done in my entire life. Also, once you get these built, you're going to keep them like that. Save you a lot of stress. A lot of stress. So many headaches have been saved this time just by doing that. So, you're going to take these. I'm going to put this here. Same for the other side. From here, it's just putting the panels back on and trying to get that wire just right. It's gravy work from here. Make sure this wire is in between these two. Snakes right through this hole. That's its burrow. Don't let it move from there. We're going to go ahead and reattach these. Make sure you got the correct side to it. Once again, the single-handed struggles continue. I have the incorrect side, that is why. Hypocrite! Hypocrisy, I say, hypocrisy. No! Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Right there. The source of half my insanity. To date. To date. Yes. Not being super helpful, am I? Yes. We're gonna take this, attach this, and of course, some of these bricks will come with it. You'll have to source many other bricks. But we're coming to the end of this build. Well, more like a modification. It's a modification. Make sure, just make very, very sure that you don't upset it. You know, I'll fasten that on later. Yeah, just don't forget this. Don't forget him. All right. We are nearing the end. See this little divot I made? It's gonna fit right nice. Go right in. Look at that, goes right in. And a few simple modifications to the top lining. I didn't leave much space for you to pause it. Sorry about that. You'll have to push it down a little bit. But it will stay on there firmly. And this is why you use the twisty ties. Well, Oh no! I forgot this. Ivan, you're crazy. You crazy guy. Alright. Okay. Yep. Almost done. Okay. That's out. Well, I think you get the rest of the... You get the gist of the rest of the video. It's just fidgeting. It's fidgeting from here. Cat hair. Alright. You know, it doesn't really matter if you like it or not. It does help me know how well I did, though. Not very good, I already know that. But, in essence, this is it. We have successfully motorized the LEGO Orient Express. Something so unfathomably frustrating to figure out on your own. That was a chaotic step-by-step. Very, very chaotic. And, of course, you have most likely seen how to stuff a Power Functions battery box in that thing by now. Now for the little detail. Oh.